This is going to be a little short video about my fish farming operation, which I haven't found a lot of stuff on the internet about fish farming, so to speak. At least what I'm doing, or trying to do. So maybe it'd be helpful, but so I got this big kettle trough, and I got fish in here, bluegills and catfish, and they stay in here all winter. When the temperature gets below 40, they don't eat much or anything. So someday I hope to have it heated to keep it above 50 so they can eat all year. Normally I feed them this pellets, which they like these pellets pretty good. Now in the past I found this meat. The store was throwing meat away because their refrigerator broke. So I thought, oh, I'll feed it to the fish. So I got this meat here. I'm going to show you what happens when I give it to them. Cut it up in little pieces. I don't know if you saw me cut it up with that hatchet. It doesn't really matter. Okay, there's a piece of meat. Oh, they're going to go for it. They took it. Now they made a liar out of me. In the past, they haven't taken it. That was what I was supposed to show. They don't want that. Look at that, they're taking it. Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't hurt the video as such. I was just going to point out that I thought they wouldn't eat that meat because they haven't in the past, but I recently fed them bologna and cheese, and boy, they went for that instantly. It's a kind of a big hunk. Let me cut it up a little bit. It's gotten moldy, which I eat moldy stuff, but it's a little much. Our refrigerator isn't working very good. So, heck, give it to the fish and then I'll eat the fish. I think it's funny how they take it underwater. Of course, they're not going to take it above the water, I guess. But they don't sniff it. They never did sniff it. As soon as I threw them a piece of bologna, I started with bologna, and instantly when I threw them a piece of bologna, they grabbed it. Now I don't know. I guess they've been trained now to eat anything I throw at them, maybe, because they wouldn't eat this meat before. They wouldn't touch it. And I always wondered. I thought, well, the catfish will probably eat it when it gets to the bottom, but I never knew. But now, oh, they're eating it. If I'm getting this, I don't always look. Don't always look at the camera, and I look at the camera and then I look at the fish. And and one thing too is it's fun is if you see the catfish, sometimes I've had it where you can see their whiskers. They come up and hit it so hard I kind of don't understand what they do with this because it's a hard. I don't think they can really eat it until it gets soft. I've had trouble with algae, which I've got to shade. I need to shade the whole thing. In the past I had that filter going to try and filter out algae, but I haven't messed with it this year. I put a little blue dye in there, seemed to kind of help. feeding the fish. You might call it chumming almost. Chumming the water. I got a pond. Eventually, I hope to put them in the pond when I get the pond ready. It's not ready yet. But it'll be harder to get. I'll have to ride the tractor down there, that's all. But this is close to the house. It's pretty convenient. Close to the barn, really, where I keep the food too. Except this is in the fridge, so in the house, so.